Hey, Nolan Stoltz here, the composer of the Route 66 suite. I'm in my motel room at the Palm Tropics Motel in Glendora, California, putting together this video about driving the original route through Needles, California. The road in the middle of the screen was Route 66 from 1926 into the 1930s. Then it was moved off to that road to the right that curves there. As you can see from this picture from 1947, there was not that much along the road, so there's probably even less when that road was Route 66. But we're going to drive north up Old 66 anyway. These days it's called Monterey Avenue. And most of these buildings seem to be built from the 1940s, so after this was Route 66. To the left here, there's the old Rio Vista Cafe. Not sure when that dates to, but it's this nice little neighborhood on the south end of Needles. But we can sort of imagine what this looked like in 1926. Probably just a simple road that actually kept going this way, but you can't drive across. So we'll continue northbound, which of course is westbound Route 66, onto Robufa Street. There's a couple interesting buildings there on the right. I'm not sure their history. And to the northeast, there was Carty's Camp, which dates back to 1923. So if this was Route 66 and National Old Trails Road, was it then moved to the newer 66? I'm really not sure. So if you know the history behind this, please let me know. The road continued north here, but because of this wall, we'll drive around. But off to the right, we'll just take a quick look at the 66 Motel. I believe that dates back to 1947. That would have been right next to Carty's Camp. So we'll just drive around. So we'll turn left, heading west on Cibola Street, and we're back on Old 66. Now you get a sense of the old 66 on this street here, because a lot of these homes, they predate Route 66, 1912, those sort of construction years. It's a really cool little drive through the south side of Needles here. Route 66 comes to a T intersection here and turns right on D Street, heads right into downtown Needles. Coming up on the left, you'll see St. Anne's Catholic Church. This was built in 1921, even though it dates back many years before then. Let's just go a better look here. Yeah, so this early 66 feeling of this road. Now, we're coming up to a stop sign here. This intersection, okay, so this is the newer Route 66, so 1930s and later. But we're going to continue straight. I'll just look down here real quick. So you see the liquor store on the left, great neon sign, looks beautiful at night. So here's Needles' contribution to the Neon Dreams movement. Continue straight to Front Street, and then we'll turn left, and we'll follow the railroad tracks. A lot of early 66 parallels the railroad tracks. So trains have a lot of connection to early 66. And right ahead of us is the El Garces Hotel. It's one of those early Fred Harvey hotels. But before we get to that one, this here was the Gateway Hotel. And here's a Route 66 era photo. To get around the old train depot and Harvey House, we're going to turn left on F Street. Now, looking down F Street, one block up at Broadway is the Needles Theater, dating back to 1930. So this is out of the scope of the AD 1926 movement, but this is inspiration for the final movement, The Show Will Go On. On the corner here is the old Monarch Hotel. This dates back to at least 1922, if not earlier, so certainly a pre-Route 66 hotel that lasted into the 66 era. We'll turn right onto Quinn Court, and off to the right here is the old El Garces Hotel. So the Monarch Hotel and the El Garces will both be inspiration for the lodging-based movement of the Route 66 suite. Notice the Route 66 shield, and then painted on the road there is a couple of Route 66 shields. We'll turn right here, this is G Street, and then make a quick left, and it's back on Front Street again. Once again, we get that early 66 feel by traveling parallel to the railroad tracks. You can see the newer Route 66 in the distance, as well as I-40. But we're going to stay on original 66 for now. Turn right here on K Street. As you can see, it's blocked, but we're just going to continue along on the other side of the railroad tracks. '66 then turns left onto Spruce Street and heads west. Now, original 66 kept going west to what was N Street, but as you can see, there's a big hill right there. There's new 66 and I-40 blocking where that was. So what we'll do is we'll just continue on old 66 from where it catches. So this will be N Street heading north. Now, on the right here is the old Sage Motel. Great neon sign. So out of the scope of the AD 1926 movement, but certainly the Neon Dreams movement or the lodging-based movement comes into play here. I think we'll end the tour of original 66 through Needles at this point. Thanks for watching. For more videos like this, you can subscribe at patreon.com/Route66Suite.